world is desperately searching for answers to solving the two biggest problems, saving energy and protecting the environment. Now, imagine one product that can help solve both of these problems. Presenting eeFuel from Fuel Legacy, an environmental technology company that develops and markets the fuel additive known as eeFuel. Enhanced with nanotechnology, eeFuel is easy to use, extremely cost-effective, and promotes immediate results. Cars today burn inefficiently. As gasoline is sprayed into the engine's combustion chamber, large drops of fuel are produced, drops that do not completely burn. This leads to a number of undesirable results, which include wasted and unburned fuel, carbon deposits, increased toxic emissions. Using eeFuel promotes a complete burn and cleans the combustion chamber from previous unburned fuel, adding horsepower and much less toxic emissions.
And now that oil prices have gone up so high and fuel so high, I really care about the money that I'm putting in my tank now, and eeFuel helps me with that. It helps me reduce the amount of fuel that I burn to begin with, which is a whole lot, and then it also helps from an environmental standpoint, because I'm not polluting the environment, and everyone's so concerned about that. So the product actually helps on two different levels, and I'm just trying to do my part to help out.
I drive an 8-passenger SUV, and I'm spending about $500 a month just on gasoline alone. With this eeFuel, I'm saving about $125 a month.
I was quite impressed with your product. I was going up some very steep hills towards the Tahoe area. I put it in cruise control at 70 miles an hour. It went straight up those hills without downshifting at all. It's a good product. It's a very good product. It does what the eeFuel people actually say it does.
Oh, the third world countries will be able to benefit from this since they only make $1 a day. They basically can actually pour literally milliliters of this actually into their mopeds or scooters and actually get them from job to job. And the good thing about nanotechnology is eeFuel is that it allows you to use 87 octane and still receive premium results from it.
Introducing Richard Hicks, environmentalist, chemical engineer, and co-inventor of eeFuel.
eeFuel is a fuel additive, but it's not a petroleum product. It's different because it's water-based. We've been manufacturing this product for more than 20 years. We know how to do this. It's not new technology for us. It's not something which is untried. We have lots of experience in making this kind of product. Everything is perfect to introduce this product at this time because there is so much talk about the high price of gas and the poor air quality. But as an environmental company, our main reason why we're doing this is to help start to clean the environment up. If you have clean combustion, this is where you get your power and your fuel economy. But clean combustion means you have a complete burn. Everything in the combustion chamber is burnt. You have very little exhaust emissions coming out the tailpipe. And for us as an environmental company, that's what we're aiming at. The primary reason to use eeFuel is you're going to save money. There's no better incentive to get this product out into the environment than for people saving money. The next reason to use eeFuel is it's going to keep your engine oil clean. Another reason to use eeFuel is the exhaust is cleaner. It's significantly cleaner. You're going to be cutting down all of those tailpipe gases like hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide, NOx emissions, which are extremely critical here for producing smog, and carbon dioxide, which is the primary ingredient for global warming. When you use eeFuel, all of those, every one of them is going to be reduced. This bottle is really easy to use. When you want to use it, the first thing you do is just loosen the top cap here, and then when you squeeze the body of the bottle, it'll push eeFuel up the outside of the tube and into the measuring chamber. You can see it coming up here. And when you've got as much as you're looking for, here's enough to treat 25 gallons, then you would undo the top, and before you fill up the gas tank, you would pour this in the gas tank, and then you would put the gas nozzle in the tank. And then back in the car, ready for the next treatment. One of the big things about eeFuel is you can use this in any commercially available fuel. It will work in all grades of diesel fuel, all grades of gasoline, including ethanol gasoline, reformulated gasoline, California gasoline, low sulfur, low aromatic diesel fuel, any kind of fuel, it will work. We worked out over the years, we have done the equivalent of 25 billion kilometers. That's about 15 billion miles of years of service on this product. We've never had one liability claim in all of that period because we're super careful on how we do our technology.
eeFuel has a strong 25-year track record, proven to work successfully in numerous studies throughout the world. The 2007 California State Agency long-term results revealed an average fuel savings of 18.8% with eeFuel. According to the 2006 TNO Holland official test, eeFuel was reported to be the only one with certifiable proven results. eeFuel named Best Gasoline and Fuel Additive by China National EPA. By improving your car's gas mileage by 10 to 20%, eeFuel can actually improve the environment while putting money back in your pocket. And if you choose to share these exciting results with your friends, family, and colleagues, the Fuel Legacy Company will also add to your financial freedom.
I've been in network marketing for 15 years. I've been in some of the best companies ever created. Companies that went to $1 billion in less than 10 years. And they all had the same thing this company has, the perfect timing, the perfect product, or the perfect service. And that's where I see happening here.
We're talking about a right now technology that can reduce emissions by up to 50% and save up to 25% on fuel. So that's huge.
In this moment it's very hard to have enough money only for food. And with the fuel so expensive, it's really hard to be in a good situation when you are in the middle of family. So our point is just to try to help others to get more money, to feel more comfortable with their situation. At the same time, we can help them to reduce the combustion that we already have in our world, because we are concerned about that. We have little kids and we want to give them a better world to live.
There's not a person we know that doesn't use a vehicle to get to work, to church, to school, and so on. And we see every day more and more evidence of the fact that the high fuel costs are putting people out of business. So it's a pleasure to be in a company where the leadership is professional, where the product is well tested over 23 years, and where we as individuals can now share an opportunity with people that will truly change their life. Because for the first time in 50 years, as I said, I can say to anyone, you have the opportunity to just buy and use this product, and it will save you about twice what it cost you. Now, if you decided to get involved and introduce this product to other people, then of course you could build a very substantial additional income.
With the current trends that we're facing now, with the challenges with the environment, the price of fuel skyrocketing the way it is, you can't open a newspaper, turn on a radio or television without hearing about it. And the perfect storm, I think, is what we have here on our hands. And we're as excited about it as we can be.
Now, to find out how you can get involved with eeFuel is co-founder Dan Atkinson.
For the last few years, I've been watching a craze that is taking place around the world. Literally, globally, people are looking to save money on fuel. They're looking to reduce emissions for their vehicles. What's become very important to me as a marketer, someone who's made my money and my reputation in marketing and sales, is I'm watching a paradigm shift of people's thinking. For centuries, people have chased products to become successful in marketing. What I'm seeing now is a totally different venue, if you would, of the way the market's going to change. And what I mean by that is, for the first time in history, whatever continent you live on, we're all talking about in different languages two major issues that affect all of us. One is the rising price of fuel. Crude oil is at the highest rate we've ever seen it. Number two is emissions. The North and the South Pole right now are melting at rates we don't even like to talk about, not in friendly circles. But what I've seen from a marketing standpoint myself is something that really does hit home. For the first time in history, we have everyone in different languages, I said everywhere, looking at something that has become very passionate for people. It's, how do I save money on fuel? How can I reduce emissions? I'm a grandfather myself. I've got 2 grandchildren, 3 daughters. So for me as a parent, what takes place on this planet in our up-and-coming years is going to be very important for all of us. What makes this opportunity so unique is, for the first time, instead of people looking for product, we have a marketplace that's literally chasing the position we are right now in history. This is something that no matter who you are or where you live, if gas goes to $10, which it is now in Europe, $15, like it is coming up very closely in Tonga, these markets right now are coming up on places that are affecting people's lives in a huge fashion. So what I see is a product now that does a lot of work for you. Everyone you know buys gasoline. Everyone wants to save that money on that fuel. And what I'm trying to get you to think about from a business standpoint, as an entrepreneur, as someone who's looking for an opportunity, how many people do you know use fuel and care about the environment? You need to let all of those people understand that you've just become a wholesale distributor in one of the fastest growing companies in the United States, around the world. We're going to touch a lot of lives. You really have an opportunity of a lifetime. Don't miss out.
eeFuel offers you the ability to be your own boss and the opportunity to fulfill your financial dreams. Fuel Legacy is stepping into the future with eeFuel, and we're looking for people like you to go there with us. Help improve the environment, save on gas, and make money doing it with eeFuel. Get started today. Contact the person who presented you with this DVD and find out more on how you can benefit by using eeFuel.